This is Eyewitness News in high definition.
New at 6 o'clock, a prominent local civil rights leader says his national organization is threatening to fire him because of his vocal support for gay marriage. Eyewitness News reporter Leo Stallworth looks into the controversy surrounding the Reverend Eric Lee.
A majority of California voters passed Proposition 8 mandating marriage as a legal union between a man and a woman. Opponents challenged the proposition in the California Supreme Court, which upheld the will of voters. The Reverend Eric Lee is an opponent. Reverend Lee is also the president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference of Greater Los Angeles, a civil rights organization founded in part by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Anytime one group of people are being denied the same rights and privileges of any other group of people, it is fundamentally a denial of their civil rights. And I can't stand for that.
Reverend Lee says he expressed his stand on the controversial issue with officials in the national chapter of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
In April, I spoke with the interim president and we discussed marriage equality. I knew that they took a neutral position, and I told them that I took an affirmative position on marriage equality.
Reverend Lee says the national SCLC has threatened to remove him as president if he doesn't clearly explain why he's spoken out publicly without their blessing. He says he's willing to do that, but he adds he won't back down on speaking out.
We're on the side of right. And I believe firmly that Dr. King would have been on this side of right. He would have been defending the rights and privileges for gay and lesbian couples.
We made calls and sent emails to the national SCLC. They did not respond. Proponents of Prop 8 who we talked to say, in their opinion, the issue of same-sex marriage isn't a justice issue. It isn't a civil rights issue. It's a belief issue.
Marriage is between a woman and a man. God said it. And I believe the Bible, and that's what I stand on.
And when God made Adam and Eve, he said Adam and Eve.
Reverend Lee says he and the local chapter of the SCLC are united to fight for justice in L.A. Leo Stallworth, ABC7, Eyewitness News.